progressions. Now, when we are starting with doing arithmetic and geometric progressions, the first concept we are going to cover is arithmetic progression. Before going to arithmetic progression, there's few important things to be learned, or terminology to be aware of. Sequence. A sequence is a set of numbers, specified in some law. For example, if I say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or you can write 3, 5, 7, 9. If you observe this, you see that there is some specified law in it. Like if you see the first sequence, the sequence is 2, 4, the difference between all multiples of 2, or you can say each term is added by 2. It's in increasing order and it is added by 2. It is following some law. If you see the second sequence, 3, 5, 7, again we have taken few numbers which are being increased by 2. Every term is increased by 2. So this type of numbers, a sequence is a set of numbers specified some law. Then we have to know what is a series. A series is sum of terms of sequence. A series is a sum of terms of sequence. That is a series. Now, we will define, after the sequence and series definitions, we will define what is arithmetic series or arithmetic progression or arithmetic sequence. Arithmetic sequence is a series, a set of numbers either in ascending order or in descending order with the same common difference. It is a sequence of numbers either in increasing or in decreasing orders who has some common difference. This is known as, it can be, I am writing it and showing. Arithmetic is, progression is set of numbers in increasing or decreasing with some common difference. This is the definition of arithmetic progression. Now in this arithmetic progression, what are all the things we are going to study in today's class that we will see? See, the first thing is, we will see the first term, then the second terminology which is represented by A, then the second one we will see is common difference which is small d, then we have general term which is, we are going to denote it by Tn, and number of terms by n. So these are the representations we are going to use in the whole arithmetic progression when we are studying. First term represented by A, common difference represented by D, general term Tn, number of terms n. For example, if you have some number like 6, 13, 20, 27, 34, like this. Now what is the first term in it? This is the first term we are writing, that is 6. What is the common difference? Common difference is the difference between the two successive terms. If you see 13 minus 6 is also 7, 20 minus 13 is also 7, 27 minus 20 is also 7. It goes on like this throughout the sequence. So A is 6, D is 7. We can write it as D as the difference between the two successive terms. So we can write Tn plus 1 minus Tn. Tn is the next term and Tn is the succeeding term and preceding term. We can say like that. So D, n is number of terms. If I end the series with sequence with 34, so the number of terms 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So n will be 5. This is how we take in the sequence. And if we know any three of them, we can say the fourth one. Say if I know the first term and common difference and number of terms, I can find out the general term. If you know the general term first and common, you can find the number of terms. If you know the number of terms, general term and common difference, you can find out the first. It goes like this, 4 things, any 3 things you know, you can find out the 4th. Now let us see few examples on this. The first example, we will be seeing these problems from your exercise only. That is, your exercise is 9A. This chapter is 9th chapter of your book. Now, for example, you have, he is asking us, this is question number 4. What is the 25th term of AP when the AP is minus 5, minus 5, minus 5 by 2, 0, 5 by 2 and so on. We have to find out the 25th term. 25th term means we have to find T25. We have to find T25. Now how to find out T? A is minus 5 here. Let us find out D. D is minus 5 by 2 minus of minus 5, which is minus 5 by 2 plus 5. 2 5s are 10, 10 minus 5, 5. So the difference is 5 by 2. Now we are going to find out A and D are known. We have to find out 25th term. That is T25. Any general term can be found out by the formula is Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. General term formula is Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So substitute wherever n is there, put 25 over there. T25 is equal to A is minus 5 plus n minus 1. 25 minus 1 into D is 5 by 2. So minus 5 plus 24 into 5 by 2. 12 times minus 5 plus 12 5s are 60, which is 55. So your 25th term is 55. This is one question. Like in the next question part, he is asking that is your question number 5. He is saying that if k 2k minus 1, 2k plus 1 are 3 consecutive terms. Consecutive terms means one after the other. Numbers which are succeeding one after the other. 2, 3, 4. So this is 2, 3 consecutive terms. If AP is arithmetic. He wants the value of k. If terms are in AP, then their difference between 2k minus 1 and k and 2k plus 1 and k are 2k minus 1 will be the same. So D is equal to 2k minus 1 minus k or 2k plus 1 minus of 2k minus 1. So 2k minus k minus 1 is equal to 2k plus 1 minus 2k plus 1. So k minus 1 is equal to 2. So k is equal to 3. We had find out the value. Now like this question is also there. He says which term of AP 5, 12, 5, 13, 21 is and so on is 181. We should know where this 181, which term of the AP is 5, 13, 21 and so on is 181. So let us write down the information. Information is A is 5, B is 13 minus 5 which is 8. We have to find out Tn. Tn is given as 181. We have to find out n. Which n is 181? Which Tn is 181? So I'll write Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. What is Tn given? 181. What is A given? 5. What is n? We don't know what is n. But we know what is D, that is 8. 181 is equal to 5 plus 8n minus 8. 181 is equal to 8n minus 3. 181 plus 3 is equal to 8n. 184 is equal to 8n. N is equal to 184 by 8. 8 2s are 16. 8 3s are 24. So n is 23. Therefore 23rd term is 181. Twenty-third term is 181.